Hi, everyone. It's Sue here. So how many of you have neck strain or tightness in your upper trapezius here from maybe too much of this or too much of this or even too much knitting? We tend to do that. So today I wanted to show you a really simple thing that anybody can do. You can do it on the floor. You could even do it in your bed if you don't like to get down on the floor. And it's going to help open up this whole section of your body. It's going to take you in a different position. You can stay for a minute, you can stay for 5 minutes, you can stay as long as you intuitively want to, and maybe just play around with how it makes you feel for the rest of the day. If you feel tired and a little lethargic or unfocused, it can come from that. If you are more open here, you're going to have more energy, more focus. You're just going to feel better overall. So let me show you. I'm going to come down on the mat. And most everybody has a blanket around, yeah? I happen to have a yoga blanket, of course I do. So I'm going to show you, if you have a towel or a blanket, fold it to about this size. The thicker it is, the bigger it is, and the more challenging it is. So I'm going to roll it up as tightly as I can, like in a little tube. And I'm going to keep it across my mat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay over it backwards. And I want this roll to hit me right about the base of my shoulder blades, not on your kidneys. Don't put it there. Women, it's kind of bra line, just a little bit above the bra line. And then take a hold of your head. You see that I've got my knees bent. Interlace your fingers and cradle your arms around your head so that your head feels supported. And you're going to slowly start to roll backwards until your fingers maybe touch the floor. Now, if this feels too hard, the roll might be too big. You might want to lower it down. And from here, if you're on the floor, you could let your elbows float open. If that feels like it's not right, you could take your hands away and maybe make your arms into a T or cactus. Personally, I like the hands behind the head with the elbows open. The legs can stay as they are, or if you're comfortable, the legs can go down. You could even put your feet together and let your knees fall apart or cross your ankles. The legs are less important than the upper body. And this is it. You just stay here and breathe. And if it's hard for you to be still or take the time, you might want to count your breaths or become aware of maybe this, if you're in my position, I'm noticing my right elbow is not on the floor, but my left elbow is. So that just is information for me that my right side's a little tighter. And you might even want to notice, if you can become still, where you're feeling any of the stretch. Like you could feel it in your chest or your armpits or even in your neck. And after you've been there for a while and you feel like you've had enough, make sure your knees are bent. Bring your hands back up or elbows back up, and from here, roll over to a side, push up away from the floor slowly, and come back up away from the mat. There you have it. So you can see how you could do that in bed. Use your bed pillows. You could do it with a yoga blanket. The more advanced version is doing it with blocks. That's another video. But after you try that, just see how you feel. If your breath is better, deeper, more full, if you've got more focus, more energy, keep doing that. Till next time, have a great day.